From the very beginning of this story, there's a tension that almost feels cinematic. A hidden feud, a long-buried friendship, and the kind of threat you'd expect in a Hollywood thriller. But this isn't a movie. This is real life. And today, we're diving into the explosive $3 million lawsuit, claiming that Jada Pinkett Smith threatened Will Smith's longtime friend, allegedly telling him he could catch a bullet if he didn't stop revealing her secrets. Welcome back to FameLine USA, where Hollywood speaks and the drama never sleeps. If you love deep dives into celebrity scandals and breaking entertainment gossip, hit that subscribe button right now, because this one gets wild. Before we get into the confrontation that has everyone talking, let's rewind the clock. For nearly 4 decades, Bilaal Salaam, also known as Brother Bilaal, claims he was more than just a friend to Will Smith. He says he was one of the closest people in Will's inner circle, involved in personal and professional projects, trusted enough to be included in Will's memoir. A friend who was always around, always loyal, always present. But behind the scenes, crack by crack, something darker was brewing. Everything shifted dramatically in September of 2021. According to Salaam's complaint, he attended a private birthday celebration for Will at a hotel in Calabasas. Sounds harmless enough, until Jada allegedly walked in with an entourage of about 7 people and headed straight toward him. That's when his lawsuit claims the atmosphere changed instantly. What was supposed to be a celebration turned into an intense confrontation. Salaam alleges that Jada became verbally aggressive and told him that if he kept telling her personal business, he would end up missing or catch a bullet. Words that hit like a shockwave. Words you can't ever take back. But the confrontation didn't end there. The lawsuit claims Jada demanded that he sign an NDA or else. And as Salaam left, her team allegedly followed him to his car. Continuing the verbal assault. This wasn't just a tense celebrity argument. Salaam says he felt genuinely threatened. Fast forward 6 months later, March 2022, and the infamous Oscar night happens. Will Smith's slap across Chris Rock's face became the most replayed moment in award show history. Public relations chaos exploded everywhere. According to Salaam, a mutual friend asked him to help the Smiths with crisis management, but he said no. Not because he was unavailable, but because he claims the job required behavior he considered illegal or unethical. He says he wanted no part in any cover-up, and this is where the story spirals even deeper. After refusing to help, Salaam alleges that the threats began again. He says a retaliatory campaign was launched to silence him, especially after people close to the Smiths discovered he was writing a whistleblower memoir. Then came his viral interview with Tasha K, where he dropped an explosive allegation that he once walked in on Will Smith with actor Dwayne Martin. That claim rippled through Hollywood instantly, and Jada publicly dismissed it, laughing it off on The Breakfast Club as ridiculous nonsense. But according to Salaam's new lawsuit, he believes Jada didn't just brush it off. He claims she launched a smear campaign, accusing him of trying to shake down her and Will. He also points to her statement to TMZ, where she said she and Will would be pursuing legal action against him. According to Salaam, no such lawsuit was ever filed, and he calls that statement malicious and intentionally damaging to his name. Now he's taking the fight to court, asking for $3 million in damages. He claims that Jada's alleged threats, intimidation, and attempts to silence him ruined his career, destroyed his reputation, affected his health, and completely derailed his personal life. Here's what industry insiders are whispering. Some believe this is a long-time family dispute that finally exploded into public view. That when the Oscar slap happened, multiple layers of hidden tension, friendships, alliances, secrets became impossible to keep contained. Others say there has always been an unspoken divide within Will's circle, and this lawsuit may be exposing what Hollywood insiders already suspected, that the Smith family's private world is far more complicated than the public ever knew. Experts also note that lawsuits involving threats are incredibly difficult to prove unless there is physical evidence or witnesses willing to testify. But if even part of these allegations are proven true, it could reshape how the public views Jada and her influence in Will's inner circle. For Will Smith, who has been slowly rebuilding his image since the Oscar scandal, this lawsuit drops at a very sensitive time. His career comeback could face another wave of scrutiny, especially if more insider accusations emerge. Comparisons are already being made to other Hollywood rifts. From Britney Spears' family conflicts to the long-running battles between celebrity managers and former friends. But this involves one of Hollywood's biggest power couples. This involves someone claiming to have been in Will Smith's life for 40 years. Loyalty and betrayal rarely collide this dramatically in the entertainment world. So what does this mean moving forward? It depends entirely on what happens next. Will Jada respond publicly again? Will Will Smith address it directly? Will more insiders come forward? Hollywood loves a mystery, but when lawsuits start flying, mysteries tend to unravel fast. As always, FameLine USA will keep watching every twist, every filing, every interview, every silence. Because in Hollywood, silence speaks louder than words. And now I want to hear from you. Do you believe this lawsuit reveals deeper issues within the Smith family? Or do you think this is just another person trying to cash in on controversy? Comment below. Your opinion might just make it into our next video.